Hey, man, what it is. This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. What it do, people? Did you miss me? I missed you, too. Y'all already know the Cash App. $ Dame by any means. Y'all know the PayPal at Dame by any means. Y'all see that heart with the $ at the bottom? That's the super chat, Papa. That's the super chat, Poppy. Hit that like button. That's free. Don't be an eavesdropper. Don't be an eavesdropper. Oleksandr Usyk, undisputed reigning world champion of the world. I am disgusted with y'all. And Oleksandr Usyk is the prime example where good enough is never good enough. Oleksandr Usyk, I was right again. I had people come on my live, y'all, and was telling me that Dubois was going to win. I don't want to hear you're not impressed afterwards. I thought Dubois won the first fight. I thought that body shot was legal. Do not get in here, people, and act like y'all wasn't giving Dubois a great chance to beat Usyk. And dang me, I was like, I hear y'all, but I just think Usyk got better. He's learned a lot from beating Fury in them twice. He's also getting better still. He's just more skilled. And if Dubois don't get that shot off, he ain't going to win. He going to probably get knocked out or it's going to go to the decision. Right again. Oh, right again. I does this, puppy. I does this, papa. Hold on, y'all. Damn. Sip my coffee. Hey, y'all. Breakfast of Champions. Oleksandr Usyk is the best fighter in the world, man. It ain't nothing to talk about or discuss no more. Oleksandr Usyk's the best fighter in the world, and ain't nothing to talk. And y'all know I don't think he's the best fighter in the world. I think Gervonta Davis and Jerron Ennis and Terrence Crawford are the best fighters in the world. But if we talking about technically, I can't say nobody's better than Oleksandr Usyk, who has done more than Oleksandr Usyk. The pound-for-pound list was created to see who would be able to beat heavyweights if they all was the same size. People definition, oh no, it's if you move up different weight classes. That's not what pound for pound is. Pound for pound was made for Sugar Ray Robinson because he was so great. People wanted to know, do y'all think if Sugar Ray Robinson was 6'3", 200 pounds, 225 pounds, with his skill set, would he be able to beat the heavyweights? The problem is, Oleksandr Usyk, y'all, has done that. Oleksandr Usyk, people be like, dang, well, you can't be on the pound-for-pound list, you're a heavyweight. The problem is Oleksandr Usyk didn't start his career off as a heavyweight. Most of Oleksandr Usyk's career is not at heavyweight, so that don't apply to him. That don't apply to Oleksandr Usyk. He's a guy who moved up to heavyweight and did what the pound-for-pound list is based on. Beat Joshua twice. Beat Fury twice. Beat Dubois twice. Beat Big Baby Miller. All at the heavyweight division, y'all. He was undisputed at the cruiserweight division prior to that. See, what we not going to do, and I've been hearing people run with this when it came to Usyk, and I got a coffee spot on my shirt, y'all, on the spill, so don't pay that no attention. Oleksandr Usyk did what people say that can't happen. We consider Floyd Mayweather a great. Floyd Mayweather ain't beat the people Sugar Ray Leonard did. But Floyd Mayweather's era is not as great as Sugar Ray Leonard's and Marvin Hagler and all of their era. But we don't penalize Floyd Mayweather for his birth certificate. I'm not going to let y'all penalize Oleksandr Usyk for his birth certificate. And this notion, oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about. This notion that people in the heavyweight division back in the day was all of these great fighters. This is how I know y'all don't look at people's record. Go look at Lennox Lewis' record. Go look at Mike Tyson's record. There ain't a bunch of these great people on there that y'all talking about. Don't shoot the messenger. And ain't all of these, well, they resumes aren't littered with Hall of Famers. It's not. The heavyweights in the early 2000s, they was good. They wasn't that good. They weren't, y'all. We had Holyfield. We had George Foreman coming back. We had Lennox Lewis. We had Rockman and people like let's not act like it was like this, just this. The Klitschko's and them came afterwards. We consider Klitschko to be one of the greatest heavyweights. Klitschko fought in a time where the heavyweight division was its trashes. It's trashes. And we don't hold that against Vladimir Klitschko. We not going to sit up there and act like Oleksandr Usyk ain't beat the biggest names in boxing. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. There is no heavyweights bigger than him. And if he fights Deontay Wilder, which I hope, I know Deontay Wilder's not stupid enough to take this fight. But if he fight Joseph Parker and beat Joseph Parker, what are we talking about, man? Y'all gonna try to convince me Joseph Parker's not good now? You can't. Oleksandr Usyk is a top 10 heavyweight of all time. And I don't care how you feel about it. And accomplishments-wise, he's up there with any of them, besides Muhammad Ali. He's up there with any of them. And I hear y'all talking about his greatness. There ain't too many heavyweights with the skill set of Oleksandr Usyk. They all would have had a problem with Oleksandr Usyk, and I don't care what any of y'all say about that. There hasn't been too many heavyweights that move the way Oleksandr Usyk does, has the boxing ability and speed the way Oleksandr Usyk does, has the IQ that Oleksandr Usyk has, and has the heart, the dog. Well, damn, he got stopped by a body shot, bro. At heavyweight, they punch different. You gonna get hit with something up there, bro. I'm just telling y'all, that's just the truth of the matter. There ain't been one great heavyweight that hasn't happened to. Not one. Oleksandr Usyk, right now, is the best fighter in boxing from accomplishments-wise and what he is doing. Not my personal feelings. That's not my personal feelings. Take your personal feelings out of it. Oleksandr Usyk is the best fighter in boxing. And not only that, y'all, it's what he's doing to his competition. It's not going a distance like Devin Haney and Shakur. Dubois is every big of a prospect as William Zepeda is. I had more people picking Dubois to beat Usyk than people had picking William Zepeda to beat Shakur Stevenson. Y'all not going to do my guy like that, y'all. And I'm highly disappointed in a lot of y'all. Y'all not going to do my guy like that. He don't deserve that. You can only fight who they put in front of you. And it's not Oleksandr Usyk's fault of who they put in front of him. But so far, he's knocked them all down at 38 years old. And after seeing what Usyk did and what Pac-Man did, y'all let Loma get out the back door, man, and use age as an excuse. Well, dang, Loma the tank should have been for Loma. That's your excuse. Why he ain't fight Shakur then? Let's say I let you get that through customs when it comes to Gervonta Davis. What was Lomachenko's excuse to not fight Shakur Stevenson then? Y'all pick and choose, boy. Y'all pick and choose. Y'all pick and choose, boy. I tell you. I got you either way. Because a Shakur fan to come in here and try to defend Loma, and then I'll say, oh, really? Well, why you ain't fight Lomachenko? I mean, why you ain't fight Shakur Stevenson years earlier? They was on the same promotional company. He wasn't old and hurt then. And for all y'all that say that, well, dang, Loma got hurt. Loma got hurt after negotiations with Gervonta Davis, not before. Stop using that. Loma got hurt doing, if he was training, he probably wouldn't have got hurt. He got hurt playing with his kids after leaving negotiation. But y'all trying to act like he got hurt, and that's why he pulled out negotiations. No, that did not take place that way. Shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. I'm not going to let y'all diminish that man's accomplishments, man, because he one of the only fighters, actually. There are people saying he only giving us rematches. Oleksandr Usyk ain't say he about to retire. He's trying to fight Joseph Parker and the other guy y'all think could beat him. And then when he beat both of them, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all already know what this is. Ding, by any means. And I'll holler at y'all, Earthmen.